Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know that I have plans tonight to go blow off some steam with my bandmate Fitzroy, KTH. And so, you guys are going to have to stay aware, and this is a game of inches and angles. As you can see, the very largest of the rain band core of Hurricane Dorian is just barely off the coast of Florida. And the king of weather Twitter, crankywxguy, who you should definitely be following on Twitter at crankywxguy, and the whole weather Twitter team are going to be doing a great job on this one. And Cranky's been doing a stand-up, fantastic, stellar job. He saved me on the stall, saying, "Here it comes. Note the bowing westward across the top into East Florida in the canopy. Banding developing within the same bowing arc. Increasing weather conditions will surge in from east to west even as the storm pushes north. The left jog and oblong eye are the culprit." And so Tay has been doing a fantastic job keeping Florida safe so far, but that is an intense energy to keep up by oneself and all the prayer warriors in Florida. So I highly recommend Georgia, Florida, and everybody in America and the world pray that this storm does no more horrible damage to anyone. You're going to get some pretty nasty wind gusts, and if it continues to go west, then this rain band is going to start to come ashore. So everybody in South Texas up through Georgia needs to be prepared. Dorian is a slow mover, and now I don't even know right now, is it at a Cat 2? And honestly, you shouldn't even worry about the category storm, because I want to remind you that Hurricane Florence super tore up Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina in 2018 with its slow motion. And so if you get any of the green or yellow banding over your areas for an extended period of time, that will bring about heavy rainfall, probably storm surge, heavy flooding, heavy rainfall. I already said that. And so yeah, anywhere from like Titusville, Jacksonville, Charlotte, the coast needs to be prepared. I believe there was an emergency warning for coastal areas up in South Carolina already. It is 2019. We always get some pretty deadly variables involved in many things, but this storm is far from over. Reed Timmer reminding us that more aerial footage of damage from Abaco Island after Hurricane Dorian is slowly moving away. Brought to us by James Julemish. Aerial photos of Abaco. Officials flew over the area today to survey damage. Prime Minister Hubert Minnis said Hurricane Dorian visited unprecedented devastation. Unprecedented devastation on the island. Hurricane Dorian. And so, although the wind speeds are not as high, getting caught with all that rain will still be devastating. It could be devastating to anywhere involved that gets caught up in the worst of the fray. They're starting to line up and push west into the receptive area across the coast. Look at what a close shave the main hurricane core might be. Yellow line southwest, south and west of center, if this jogged a little more. Here it comes. Note the bowing westward across the top into eastern Florida in the canopy. Banding developing with the same bowing arc. Increasing weather conditions will surge in from east to west, even as the storm pushes north. The jet jog and oblong eye are the culprit. And yes, please read his in-depth blog on what goes into the possibilities for Dorian downstream. There is no way to tweet the information or illustrations in this blog entry. Upper Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. So I will leave his blog link for you in the information box. You can find it basically at stormhamster.com. Cranky's done a fantastic job on the storm, and the whole weather Twitter team has. And so I'll be out of pocket tonight, usually after 9 to the morning. You guys stay up to date. The whole team is good. I've already seen some people say that this storm is a total bust, and I remind you the Bahama Islands are devastated. I'm sure many lives were lost, and this storm is nowhere near over yet, and then you got more coming after this one. At quick glance, we might run out of coastline as we reach central South Carolina points north and east. A full dig tonight, but if you don't have a full plan in place. To leave, you should. Same conundrum as East Florida residents, but definitely a higher confidence, narrow focus tonight, given forward motion. There is a dry patch that is misleading in lower resolution zoomed out imagery. That's not the eye/core of the storm. If a lesser wobble occurs, then the dashed line is still possible in time, as northwest jog wouldn't be as pronounced. So center line to dash line. If more pronounced, center line to left line. Back later, computer weary. Downstream Dorian blog. Yeah, I mean, that's why I like tonight. Like, to stay focused, I almost lost my mind during the wobble. We'll have to switch off weather shifts. And so I'll be back on it after tonight. Like, stink on poop. And I've covered this as well as I could for a month straight. Definitely over the last 8 days. And if you want to buy me a beer, you can send a couple bucks to my PayPal. Because, yeah, I'm going to try and relax tonight a little. It is 2019, and we're wildly beyond the textbooks. Wow, this is all. It's magnificent, beautiful, deadly, and dangerous. That's incredible. I want to say thank you again to Asteroid Fight Club and the Astonishers for all your love, all your support, all your prayers. Y'all are amazing. And thank y'all for sticking through me. Wait, sticking through me? Sticking with me. Just thick and thin. It's a roller coaster. I believe I've mentioned that. So as the sun sets on this thing, be prepared for a worst case scenario if you are anywhere near it. You hear me? My football coach, Don Smith, used to always say, it's a game of inches and angles. And that applies to football as well as it does to hurricane. So I would not sleep on this one. And I would guess if you're anywhere near it, you can feel its pressure. Can you hear it? Plus, this is only day 3 of what is probably going to be a really wild hurricane season. The latest GFS has printed the exact category strength hurricane, the exact location, at the exact date that I've been talking about since April. So keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel. Yeah, and if at any point in time you get that bad feeling in your stomach, your own intuition, and you feel like you should evacuate, then by all means do so. I always err towards safety when it comes to hurricanes, because you could get caught in a flood, winds, storm surge, power outages, none of the things that I find very fun. And so you should be able to clearly see here how, if it continues any type of a westward trend, southeast Florida, or is that northeast Florida? I got my stage directions backwards. Okay, so exit stage left. And these projections are probably without the wobble west. And so if it continues to wobble west, then all of these numbers will continue to increase on storm surge, especially for these parts of Florida. And remember, all of Earth's particles are still charged from the Labor Day storm of 2019. It happened just as predicted. On August 31st, a stream of solar wind hit Earth's magnetic field, sparking the strongest geomagnetic storm of 2019. Episodes of G2 class storming ignited bright auroras over poles visible at the Arctic twilight. Dmitry Rak photographed this display. Geez, can I talk? The Barents Sea coast near Terabinka, Russia. Yep, dude. When the sun acts weird, Earth weather acts weird, and people can be a little out of character. And thanks to spaceweather.com. But yeah, you can see, like, check this. It is definitely take the weird weather watch up a notch. I know that I went for a walk today to go to the bank. Thank you, Lynn and Susan. And I could see the cosmic rays with my eyes. And look at this, dude. That is just some insane. This is why at times I think saying we're in a solar minimum is a bit deceptive, because the activity from the increased sunspots. Increased coronal holes. That means we're getting more solar wind, and it's been my estimation that we're getting about 30 or 40% more solar wind than on an average year. So everybody stay cool, stay aware, have a plan, and prepare. Asteroid Fight Club. We survive, and we improve, and we have fun. Remember, don't let the bastards get you down. And when others are weak, try and be strong. I am your Planetary Defense Commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7. I'm very happy to be alive. Now, let's kick some ass. And by kicking ass, I mean make the world a better place. Okay, God bless everyone. Stay cool, and I will keep you guys informed as best as possible. Thank you very much. I love and appreciate y'all. You're amazing. God bless everyone. May the force be with you always, and let us live long and prosper together.